Hello folks, this is Les Goldstein, President of Personal Financial Strategies Incorporated, located at 626 Bussey Highway in beautiful Park Ridge, Illinois. Personal Financial Strategies, also known as PFS, offers securities through Sigma Financial Corporation, member FINRA, and the SIPC. Personal Financial Strategies is independently owned and operated from Sigma Financial Corporation. I am pleased to share with you our February 2014 video update. In this update, I'll be talking about some of the major events that moved markets last month. I'll also be discussing what might affect us in the days and weeks ahead. After disappointing stock market performance in January, February shook off its winter gloom and roared back with stock market pricing in February. The major market indexes all performed well last month. The S&P 500 added more than 4%, the Dow grew by 3.2%, and the NASDAQ added 5%. Earnings season has mostly concluded. That happened last month, and with 487 of the S&P 500 companies reporting in, we can say that the fourth quarter of 2013 was a success. Total earnings for S&P 500 companies were up 9.3% from the same period in 2012. This great news is tempered by the fact that total revenues, not earnings, were up less than 1%. So companies are more profitable, but sales are not moving in the positive direction. This might mean that businesses are still struggling with weak global demand, but are managing to generate profits. What that tells us is that if stocks are able to generate gains under such mediocre business conditions, we can hope for more upside if demand picks up. Economic data in February was a mixed bag. The unusually cold winter weather put a serious chill on many economic sectors, such as construction, manufacturing, and the housing market. This, of course, was to be expected. These seasonal variables make it difficult to know whether the positive economic trends that happened in 2013 will be continuing for 2014. The January jobs report was weak, showing uninspiring employment gains. Although progress is being made, it's happening pretty slowly. On the other hand, winter weather may have affected the job hunt for many Americans, meaning that we can hope for better growth once and when and if the weather warms up. On a more positive note, consumer confidence ticked upward at the end of February as younger Americans registered increased optimism about the economy. This gives us hope that consumer spending may be picking up after the bad winter ends. Overall, we're inclined to hold off drawing any conclusions on the economy until I see more data. New Federal Reserve Bank Chairman Janet Yellen spoke before the Senate committee at the end of February and reassured markets that tapering would continue unless negative economic data warranted a pause. She also confirmed that interest rates would stay low after unemployment dropped below 6.5%, which is not a number that represents full employment. Here at PFS, we're glad to get more guidance from the Fed and confirmation that Fed economists are carefully weighing recent weather-affected data. Stocks tapered their rally somewhat at the end of February due to fears that political unrest in Ukraine would turn into outright war with Russia. Ukraine's president was ousted last month after weeks of widespread protests. Analysts fear that an armed conflict with Russia might disrupt important natural gas and oil supplies. It's too soon to know how the whole situation will play out, but we're watching it carefully and continue to develop strategies to mitigate risk for our clients. While we can't predict the future, even though we do have a crystal ball in our conference room in the office, we know that these geopolitical events have rarely had more than temporary effects on global markets. Looking ahead, investors will probably see some more volatility as traders digest the news from Ukraine and hope for more clarity in economic data. Hopefully, a strong February jobs report and warmer weather, if it ever shows up, will show investors that there's still market upside to be had. Now, to share with you for a moment what's happening here at PFS, here is a brief list of some of our upcoming classes and events. On April 17th, our Big Picture Retirement Planning Workshop begins at Evanston High School on Dodge Avenue in Evanston. This educational and content-rich 3-session course offered through Oakdale College covers many of the decisions that soon-to-retire or newly retired folks face, including investing for retirement income, long-term care planning, and estate planning, taught by our estate planning attorney, Gregory P. Terza. To sign up and have the course fee waived, please call Miss Sherry Adelson at 847-268-3670, extension 100. So that class starts on April 17th, and it's 3 sessions, again at Evanston High School in Evanston. Then, on April 23, we will be holding a luncheon and a dinner at our new favorite place for these events, McCormick and Schmick's Restaurant, located in Skokie, Illinois. We will be reviewing an investment opportunity known as Franklin Square Investment Corporation 3. Seating will be very limited at this lunch and this dinner, as we are sponsoring this event with another Sigma Financial Corporation financial consultant, Mr. Harvey Kalizna, a dear friend of mine. To join us, please contact Ms. Sherry Adelson again at 847-268-3670, extension 100. As always, we welcome you to invite family and friends that could benefit from what we are doing for you and your loved ones. Also, we will be having an exclusive Ambassadors Club members-only event in May at the Wooden Spoon Restaurant in Chicago. This is a fantastic, fun place where we will cook our own meal, aided of course by professional chefs, drink lots of wonderful wine, and share some good times with other PFS ambassadors and the PFS team. This event is by invitation only and will be limited to PFS Ambassadors Club members and their guests only. PFS Ambassador Club members, stay tuned for more information on this upcoming Ambassadors Club exclusive. I hope you found this commentary interesting and informative. If you have any questions about what you heard in this update or would like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 847-268-3670. I would be delighted to hear from you. Warmly yours, Les Goldstein. And for the disclaimer, while I believe the information presented in this report is reliable, I cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed herein are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or solicitation for the purchase or sale of any investment security. Please consult your financial professional, hopefully that's us, before making any investment decision. For the month of February in cold and snowy Park Ridge, this is Les Goldstein signing off.